Do not bring that boyfriend from high school to college, baby, because it's gonna be tea today. You do not have to dress up every day. It's highly recommended. That's probably the thing you're gonna need the most. You might walk into college with one major and you might walk out with another. 11:59 comes once. You need business attire clothing. I'm actually being serious. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel.
Junior want to not be on my I can't really see what did I miss.
What's up, G-Way? So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As y'all can tell by the title, we doing a sit down video today. I typically don't do sit down videos, but I'm doing my annual college advice video, so we just gonna get right into it. Grab y'all snacks, grab y'all popcorn, grab your tea, whatever you need, baby, because it's gonna be tea today. It's gonna be real raw, unedited tea. Like, what y'all want to hear, I'm about to tell y'all. If you guys don't know, I am a college senior. I'll be a senior in the fall. Literally, I'll be a senior next week. Well, I'm moving next week. We start school on the 19th. It's August 5th, so 14 days. Yes, big senior. Thank you. I'm just here to drop all the gems. Like, I'm here to tell y'all everything. Like, I'm not gonna leave nothing out, because college isn't rainbows and butterflies. You go through the trials and tribulations too, baby. Like I said, this is my third college advice video. I am gonna be a senior, so each year I just learn different things. I made a video last year and a video the year before, but in between those years I've learned so much and just more about myself, so I'm about to share that with y'all. We're just about to get right into the video. Breaking this video up into different sections, that way if y'all want to skip to a specific section you can. So the first thing, which I think is a really big question for everybody, it's what to bring and what not to bring. Now everybody is different. Me, I have attachment issues. I'm not even being funny, I'm actually being serious. I tend to bring a lot of stuff. I tend to bring 95% of my clothes, 95% of my shoes. I tend to bring a lot of stuff because I go to school that's 6 hours away from here. I'm from Atlanta, I go to school in New Orleans. That's a 6-hour drive. I don't have the time to go back and forth if I need some here or if I need some there. I need everything to be in one place. So I tend to bring most of my stuff. That way I don't have to come home or my mom don't have to ship anything. I'm team bring all your clothes. You know, people be like, don't bring all your clothes. No, baby, bring all your clothes. Especially if you like to change your outfits a lot, or you love to take pictures, love to go out on the weekends, you want to, you know, do this, that, and the third, you need to bring a lot of clothes. The people who are telling you, oh, don't bring a lot of clothes, bring them and you won't regret it. The only reason you'll regret it is moving out, but that's it. These are some essentials if y'all want to write this down. A mattress pad or topper or both is highly recommended. That's probably the thing you're gonna need the most. Those beds they give you, baby, no, they're like hard as a rock. You need support, you need comfort, you need all that. So go to Target, Walmart, whatever you want to do, and get you a mattress topper. Get you a mattress topper and a mattress pad. You will sleep like a baby, okay? It's not gonna feel like a twin XL. It's gonna feel like a king. My second must-have, extension cord. You're gonna need it, okay? In your dorm, apartment, whatever, it's not gonna be a whole lot of outlets, especially dorms. Like, it's not gonna have a whole lot of that. Make sure you bring an extension cord, because I have the Mac, the phone, the iPad, the AirPods, etc. And so you need an extension cord for all the devices you have. You know, you might have a printer in your room, just like the regular, like the bedding, the sheets, the lamp, the nightside table, storage. You need storage, okay, for under your bed, in your closet, hangers, like all of that sort of stuff. You need interview clothing, stuff if you have an event, school event. You need pumps, you need heels, blazer, set, skirt. You need business attire clothing. You never know what kind of opportunity you're gonna get, an interview, you never know. So you need to bring a lot of professional clothing. I'm also gonna list down below in the description box like must-have essentials if y'all like were wondering. Now we're gonna get into what not to bring. Most dorms have a desk and a chair, so you don't need to buy a whole desk, a whole chair, unless you're moving into a brand new apartment that's unfurnished. You're gonna have to buy a bed, dresser, desk, but most dorms have a desk and a chair and a bed and stuff like that. You don't have to buy any heavy lifting. Of course, check in with where you're staying and stuff like that in your school, because every school is different. I know I said before, bring all your clothes, but you just want to make sure that every clothing item you're bringing, you're gonna wear. Every shoe you're bringing, you're gonna wear. Because last year I had clothes just sitting in the closet and I did not wear them. Another thing of what not to bring, don't bring that boyfriend. Do not bring that boyfriend from high school to college. Don't bring that boyfriend. Like, please, y'all gonna thank me later. And I'm not even a hater. I'm not a hater. I love relationships. I love it, whatever. But don't bring that man. Because let me tell y'all something. This isn't a girl talk, but let me just give y'all the real. When you're going into college with a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you know, y'all may think it's gonna work. And people work. People work it out. People stick it out through the whole 4 years. Whoop. That happens. But at the same time, it's like you and your partner are going into two separate directions. Like, y'all may not be going to the same school. Y'all may be going to different schools. So it's just like, y'all may want to talk to other people. Y'all may want to experiment. Y'all may want to have fun. Y'all may want to do what y'all want to do. It's like, in order to do that, you got to be free. So don't bring that man. Don't bring that man. All right? I forgot to say this, but on the bring list, make sure you bring plenty of loungewear, hoodies, sweatpants, two-piece sets. It's gonna be a lot of nights in the library, you know, walking back and forth to class. I don't care who says this, especially for the HBCU people. You do not have to dress up every day. I don't care who said that. That's not a real thing. You can wear whatever you want. If you want to dress up on Monday and chill on Tuesday and bring it back up Wednesday and chill Thursday and Friday, you can do that. Or if you want to chill every day, you can do that. You don't have to make it a fashion show every day, because sometimes you just want to walk to class and you don't want to put a full fit on. We're on to section number 2, which is making a schedule. This is pretty self-explanatory. I know for incoming freshmen, technically most of your advisors or your school will make it for you that first semester, but come spring semester, you on your own, bookie. So you got to ask yourself, am I a morning person? Am I an afternoon person? Do I want to have a job? Do I want to do work study? You have to ask yourself all these questions when making your schedule. After first semester, you making it for yourself. You know, your parents not making it, your advisors not making it, you making it. So when it comes to making a schedule, time management comes into play. You need to make sure that you're getting all your requirements done. Your schedule is in a timely manner. If you're not a morning person, why would you schedule at 8 a.m.? Like, you're setting yourself up. You're really setting yourself up, because you won't go. When you don't go to class, you lose your participation grade. Okay, you might still be able to pass with a B or a C, but that participation will make you go from an A to a C or an A to a B. So make sure you go to class. It may not matter, but they check in, and that participation grade is gonna suffer. Section 3 is how to maintain the workload. Now, this is pretty broad. It obviously depends on what your major is, what school you go to, and what else you're doing outside of class. For me, I have an internship. I have an internship year round. So after school, I'm working. I'm not just in school and I'm going home to my room. I'm working, I'm in school, I'm in organizations. So I'm busy. I'm always having a schedule. I'm always having to plan. I have a schedule every day. Like, I have my schedule for tomorrow through September. Like, I am a planner. I will never not have a calendar. So having a planner is super, super important in college, whether it's on paper, your phone, your iPad, your computer. You need something to keep track of all your homework, your dates, your social life, work, when stuff is due. Like, you gotta really stay on top of it, because your mom and your dad are not there to hold your hand. And I'm saying that right now. You really need to stay on top of everything. And also, you know, if you're a STEM major, it is going to be harder. I'm not saying that non-STEM majors have it easy, but STEM majors, yeah, baby, you really gotta stay on top of it. No matter what your major is, you have to put the work in, you have to study, you have to look over your stuff, office hours, emailing. You really gotta make it work for you. You really gotta plan everything out to the T. If you don't understand something, you need to ask the day of, because the next day, you're gonna be learning about what you learned about yesterday. Everything is like on top of each other. Everything is a building block. So if you don't understand something today, it's not gonna make sense tomorrow. Like, you have to understand what you're learning. So yeah, my biggest thing, especially over the weekend, make sure that work is turned in. Make sure that work is turned in. It's always gonna be a function. That work though, 11:59 comes once, baby. It comes once. And those professors see exactly what time you turn in the work. You not slick. All right, section 4 is deciding a major. Now, this is pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. Deciding a major is really not that easy. Like, you may think in high school, oh, like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Because once you start taking the classes, you really decide, am I happy with this? Is this fun? Am I engaged? Like, you have to really love it. So, little backstory. I used to be a bio major at my school. I go to Xavier. I used to be a bio major. When I was in high school, I was like, I'm gonna be a black dentist. I'm gonna be a black dentist. I'm gonna go to Meharry. I'm gonna do this and the third. It was straight bio pre-med. And once I started taking the classes, I was like, oh no, like, this is not for me. Like, I was passing, passing, like not even doing well. I was getting by. I was passing, and it was so hard. It was so stressful. I felt like I wasn't succeeding. It was just like really bad, and I would just feel very low by myself, not confident. I was crying a lot. Like it was really bad. So I was just like, this is not for me. And now I'm mass communications and I'm thriving. Dean's List, internship, like everything is starting to like work. And I just had to find what I liked. Because when you're learning, it should be very engaging and you should understand it and you should be doing well in it. You should never have to stress yourself to just pass or to just get by. That's not how you should do it. That's not how you should spend 4 years. Minor in something that you're second interested in. Your major might be your first choice and your minor might be your second choice. Change happens. So you might walk into college with one major and you might walk out with another, and that's perfectly fine. A lot of people change their majors because people will be unhappy with what they're doing. All right, section 5 is roommates. Like I said before, I'm a rising senior, so I've had in total 3 roommates. My freshman year roommate, love her down. We actually met on Instagram. And we just decided to be roommates because at my school, if you don't pick your own, they will randomize you with somebody, and you don't want to do that. Whatever you do, do not let them pick your roommate because y'all could be incompatible. They could be messy. They don't clean up after themselves. They talk too much. They bring whoever they want in the room without telling you. They leave a mess. It's just like, it could be so much with that. Make sure, if you can, pick your own roommate. Just make sure you're with somebody that's, you know, y'all are at least cool with. Y'all don't have to be best friends and hang out every day. Just make sure y'all are on good terms, you know, have good communication. Okay, number 6 is cars. Should I bring my car? Should I not? Do I need it? Do I not need it? Okay. Me personally, I think it depends. It depends on where you're going to school and how busy your schedule is. So like I said before, y'all, I have a job and I'm in school and I have a life. Like I have a social life. School, my friends, all that. So I need to get around. My school has shuttles in between our apartments, but the shuttle is very limited. It doesn't take me to the store, my job, my friends, like no. So I had to bring my car in order for me to be successful, in order for me to get around and maneuver without asking my friends or paying for an Uber. Like all that just gets annoying. Freshman year, Ubers worked. It worked. I was living on campus. I didn't have a job. It worked. It really depends on what school you're in. Typically, freshmen aren't even allowed to have cars on campus. Okay, boom. Next, we're gonna talk about classes, which is kind of what I talked about earlier in terms of like your schedule and what your requirements are. But every major has a set of classes that you're supposed to take from freshman year until senior year. It should be like a portal, and you should like be able to tell like what you need to take, how many credit hours. And this is where your advisor comes in because they're also supposed to be assisting you with this. There should be a portal where you can see everything you're supposed to take by graduation. All right, we getting into real tea now. We're gonna talk about these boys and these relationships. Like I was saying before, if you're going to college and you got a little high school sweetheart, let him go. Y'all could be friends. Y'all could be friends, but let him go. It's just not gonna work. It's gonna be too much arguing, too much this, that, and the third. They're gonna be jealous when you go out. It's just gonna be too much. I'm not gonna speak on everybody. I'm really not. But I will say in college, most of the male species, they don't want to be committed. They don't want to be committed. So if you think you're going to college and you're gonna find your husband, your wife, it's very slim. So you need to lower your expectations. Relationships, slim. People just want to have fun and they think everybody's cute, and that's just how it is. You gotta really like lower your expectations. You know, some people have college sweethearts and that's cute, and some people don't, because a boy might tell you something and they're telling the other girl the same thing. Speaking of relationships, we're gonna talk about friends, these college friends, because everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. The homegirls that I came in with, we still homegirls to this day. They're gonna be my bridesmaids, the parents of my children, in my wedding. Like, we're locked in. Even people who aren't even in my close circle, we locked in too. Like I'm locked in with so many people, and we don't even have to talk every day. I just know we locked in. But it's gonna be other people who, you know, you got a bad encounter with, X, Y, and Z. So everybody's not your friend. You can't tell everybody everything. You can't trust everybody. Just make sure you're choosing your friends wisely. Make sure you trust people with certain information. Don't worry, you're gonna find your friends just like how I found mine. Okay, boom. Next thing is parties. I love a good hood jam. I love a good party. I love a good festivity, okay? Let me tell y'all, freshman year, I had really bad FOMO. I did not want to miss anything. So unfortunately, I was outside like probably every weekend freshman year, if not every other weekend. I did not want to miss anything. I was like, I'm in college. I gotta go to everything. I gotta meet everybody. I had really bad FOMO. And guess what? My GPA, that's what you get when your priorities are not where they're supposed to be. So it's like everybody has that time in college where they have fun and they lock in and they realize they can't repeat these same steps. So for me, that was sophomore year. I was like, nah, I gotta really lock in. There's always gonna be a party, y'all. I don't care where you go to school. Everybody wanna have a party. Everybody wanna have fun. I go to school in New Orleans. It's always something. It's always something going on. Just don't slack off when it comes to having fun. You have to stay focused. You gotta stay locked in. That's what you're here for. You don't have to be outside every single weekend. You don't have to. Make sure you go to parties with your friends. Do not go alone. Do not go alone. Stuff happens all the time on college campuses. People take advantage of people. Too much goes on. My last section of the video is mental health. This is not talked about enough. Like, your mental health matters more than anything. It matters more than any person, any test, any homework assignment. You matter, okay? And I just feel like it's not talked about enough. In college, you really have to take care of yourself. Mentally, physically, emotionally, or you will break down because there's nobody else there. Your parents is not there to hug you every night, hold your hand, kiss you. You really have to like take care of your mental. You have to prioritize peace for yourself. So sometimes that means saying no. It means saying no to people, no to activities, and just staying in your room. Sometimes that means being alone for a little bit, journaling, praying, listening to music, taking a nap, whatever your coping mechanism is. Okay, my next section of this video is money. When you're coming into college, you need to have that savings stacked. A lot of freshmen don't work. I didn't work my freshman year, so you need to have that savings stacked. You'd be so surprised at how much money you spend freshman year. Like, it's scary. I recommend once you're a sophomore, once you get yourself settled in, get you a job. Get you a job. You gonna want your hair done, your nails done. You gonna wanna go out to eat with your friends. Y'all gonna wanna go to parties. Me and my friends travel, but we go out of town, so we gonna wanna take trips. You gotta work, baby. I recommend getting a job. If you have time for that, go ahead and do it. Some people do work study. Whatever works for them to get you a little check. My internship has been a big help. You know, I'm able to get my hair done, take me a little trip here and there, like getting my nails done, just keeping myself up. Asking your parents for money every day isn't gonna work. It worked for me freshman year. All right, y'all, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed my college advice video, my annual college advice video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. My DMs are open. I respond to everything. I see everything. So feel free to DM me, comment down below, like anything y'all need. I got y'all, because we in this together. I see you. So I hope y'all enjoy episode 2 of the Back to School series. Please stay tuned for the rest. I got a clothing haul coming up, back to school maintenance, and my get ready with me. And I'm also doing a moving vlog and apartment tour, so I'm doing that as well. So yeah, just stay tuned for the rest of the videos because we back to back. And yeah, road to 2K. Love y'all. Bye.